Where will your business be in 40 years? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live, coming to you live from Grants Pass, Oregon. We come at you live every day. Today we're back at the headquarters for brianjpombo.com, and today I wanted to discuss the concept of legacy for you and your business. And really, I wanted you to take kind of an exercise that most business owners very rarely take, and that is stepping back and thinking about your business in the long run. So in the next 20, 40, 80 years, where is your business going to be? Where is it going to be when you're gone? Where would you want it to be? What would be the best case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? What are you doing today to make the best case scenario most likely to happen? Okay, this is some pretty long-term goal setting, the type of things that most of us don't really consider or think about. But I want you to think about this because I had an interview with Regine Wilson of Glory Bee Honey and Foods, and that their whole company that handles much more than honey, but they're very much known for their honey. They're out of Eugene, Oregon. Her parents started the company 45 years ago, and yet she's in a position where she's one of the owners and one of the people in charge now of running this company long term. Her and her brother, and as well as many others and other people in the family and so forth. So their family took over where their parents left off. That's not always the case of what happens. It's not always the case of what ends up happening even when the parents want it, or even if, let's say, you don't have children or you don't have anyone that you think is going to be able to take over. Do you want it to be taken over? Do you want to be able to sell off to somebody else? Where is your business going in the long run? And the things they're doing today are what's amazing is the things that Glory Bee is doing today is really based off of the legacy that their parents laid out for them. And Regine talks about that. If you want to listen to that podcast interview, it's on the Off the Grid Biz podcast. You can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts. You could also click on the link that's in the description for offthegridbiz.com, and that will take you directly to that official interview. So the reason why I thought about this is also today I was touring in Old Sacramento for a short couple hours, where I just taking my kids around because they had never been there, and we were just kind of checking it out. I hadn't been there in years, and there was a institution there called Fat City, and Fat City was opened by the Fat family, specifically the person that started the entire franchise of Fat restaurants in the Sacramento area. His name was Frank Fat. Frank Fat was an immigrant that came over from China, and he built up this kind of a restaurant empire there locally in the Sacramento area. And one of them was Fat City, which was opened in the 70s. Well, I noticed on the door that it said that they were closing down. I had just heard this from somebody else that they, due to a death in the family and everything, that they were closing their doors since the 70s. And that empire started in 1939. So you're talking about an 80-year empire of restaurants. And I think some of the other restaurants are staying open, but that particular one, Fat City, is one of the ones that's closing. And that was a major deal because when I worked in Sacramento, it was one of the places that everyone used to go to because it's right over in Old Sacramento, where's the kind of an old area if you've never been. It's very quaint and very cool, and it was a really nice vibe in that restaurant. And it's one of those things that's going to be missed, but it brought to mind this concept of legacy, and it brought to mind the interview that I had with Regine. And it's important for everyone to kind of sit back and think, okay, where are we going with this in the next year and the next 5 years? But if you could think beyond that, it will bring more power to all the decisions that you're making today, because it will have more of a deeper purpose as opposed to just being, for selfish reasons. We all need to have those selfish reasons in order for us to get up in the morning and go and do what we need to do at work, and to build our business. But if you got to have something beyond that that really gives you the energy to really make things happen. And if you need help kind of developing some of these concepts for your own business, I'd love to be able to talk with you. You go to brianjpombo.com and see if you qualify to be able to meet with me and talk with me either through a video chat, through a one-on-one in person, or over the phone. And if you are in the self-reliance field, like Regine, meaning you have products and services that help people to become more self-reliant, either through a hobby or through a new career or what have you, you can go check out DreamBizChat.com. DreamBizChat.com is a great place with a video, an 8.5-minute video. You can go check that out and see if you qualify for a free dream business transformation with me over the phone, virtually, or if you live within the next few hours of Southern Oregon, maybe we can even get together one-on-one. So go check that out, dreambizchat.com. And we're here every day, so come on back tomorrow, wherever you watch or listen to the podcasts and video conversations that we have on Brian J. Pombo Live. But we'll see you tomorrow, so in the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.